Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Manchester United.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
The action has already started.
Now it's Valencia.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Closing in on goal. Gravenberg did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberg, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility, and of course vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Oh, nice touch.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots! And again! Red Star still without a single shot on target. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Knocks it into space.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's got away.
Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Hara.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Passes short and sharp. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a throw-in. Gravenberg. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well read, and the danger is averted. He has found the way through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Picked out brilliantly. Keane! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Red Star really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Keane. Gravenberg. Now this could be a chance. He's cut it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is good alertness. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Gravenberg. Keane. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Buonanotte. Great vision. Oh, good-looking ball. Hara. That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Nice, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Keane. That has been cut short.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in a great position here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hara. And he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Keane. Keane! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Quality ball. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Buonanotte. Valencia. Looking for options for movement. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the... Has a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Big chance! And he's following up! They've done it! The breakthrough strike! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Good read, needed to be. Can he get it through? And it's Fernandez. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
pass is intercepted. Red Star are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's been cut out, well played. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Buonanotte. That's a sharp pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Shoots! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Good ball, good take. Well, that's an excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Perez. Just 5 minutes left.
Red Star nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now he's got space here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Red Star, moments now away from seeing this one out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Valencia. That's been intercepted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Keane. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. It's crossed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Valencia. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this player, Gravenberch, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between the...
A header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Perez gets over and intercepts. Hara. Red Star, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Buonanotte. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And they can counter here. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Hara. Now it's Valencia. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Hara. Almost half an hour in now.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Looking for the run. And he's away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, what about a counter-attack?
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Keane. Gravenberch. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. This looks promising. It's a loose ball. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Valencia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now he's off and running. Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's played it in low. He can get that clear. Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Hara. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Buonanotte. And he's intervened well there. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Gravenberg gets good distance on it. Great defending, strong and determined. Lacroix. Oh, there's a probing ball. Keane looks to get on the end of this. And here's Valencia. He's not got that quite right. Oh, and he's asking too much with that.
Substitution.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Buonanotte. Valencia. That is lovely. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice physical challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Looking to play him in. Played in deep. Now there's he's having a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitutions taking place.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Driving on and making good progress. Red Star have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that's well spotted.
Red Star really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Some good work on the right flank here. And it's made its way to him. And he's taking no chances there. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise...
The referee's awarded a free kick. Tries to play it through. And Keane! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Keane! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, what about that? Save the best for last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Red Star take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's on his way. Picked out solid goal. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's lost his man here. So much time and space here. Time added on 4 minutes. Well, they can break here. Lacroix cuts out the pass.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that's it. Red Star have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Red Star leave it late, but in the end, it was great.